Ever found yourself staring at a mountain of paperwork, just trying to figure out the best way to manage your LLC or corporation's finances? You're not alone. For many business owners, traditional banking can feel like navigating a maze filled with hidden fees, complex structures, and a distinct lack of understanding of the unique needs of a growing enterprise. But what if there was a different way? What if your business banking could be streamlined, transparent, and actually built to help you succeed? That's where Relay Bank enters the conversation. It's not your grandfather's brick-and-mortar institution. Instead, Relay positions itself as a modern, online-first banking platform specifically designed for the intricacies of limited liability companies, LLCs, and corporations. But how exactly does it work? What makes it stand out from the crowd? Let's dive in and explore the nuts and bolts of Relay Bank and how it can potentially revolutionize the way your business handles its money. At its core, Relay Bank operates as an online banking platform. This means you won't find physical branches. Everything, from account opening to daily transactions, happens digitally. This online-centric approach allows Relay to operate with lower overhead costs compared to traditional banks, which they often translate into benefits for their users, such as lower fees and potentially more competitive interest rates on certain accounts. The first step, naturally, is opening an account. For LLCs and corporations, this process typically involves providing standard business documentation. Think of your formation documents, like your articles of organization or certificate of incorporation, your EIN, employer identification number from the IRS, and information about the beneficial owners of the company. Relay aims for a streamlined online application process, reducing the time and hassle often associated with opening a business bank account at a traditional institution. You'll likely be guided through a step-by-step digital form, and while the exact requirements can vary, having these key documents readily available will expedite the process. Once your account is open, you gain access to a suite of banking features designed with businesses in mind. A primary offering is business checking accounts. These aren't your personal checking accounts scaled up. Instead, they often come with features tailored to business needs, such as the ability to issue multiple debit cards for team members, set spending limits, and track expenses by team member. This can be incredibly useful for managing company spending and maintaining financial control as your business grows. Beyond basic checking, Relay often integrates with popular accounting software like QuickBooks and Xero. This integration is a significant advantage for many businesses. Instead of manually exporting and importing transaction data, your banking activity can automatically sync with your accounting software, saving you time and reducing the risk of errors. This seamless flow of financial information makes bookkeeping and tax preparation much more efficient. Imagine your income and expenses flowing directly into your accounting system without you lifting a finger. That's the power of these integrations. Another key aspect of how Relay works for LLCs and corporations is its focus on transparency, particularly when it comes to fees. Traditional business banking can sometimes be riddled with various charges for things you might not even be aware of until they appear on your statement. Relay often emphasizes a more straightforward fee structure, clearly outlining any potential costs associated with their services. This transparency can help businesses better predict and manage their banking expenses, avoiding those unwelcome surprises that can eat into your bottom line. Furthermore, Relay often provides tools and features that facilitate collaboration and team access. For larger LLCs and corporations with multiple stakeholders or employees who need access to funds, Relay typically allows for different levels of user permissions. This means you can grant specific individuals access to certain accounts or functionalities without giving them full control. This granular control over access enhances security and streamlines internal financial workflows. In terms of payments, Relay supports various methods that businesses rely on daily. This includes the ability to send and receive ACH, automated clearinghouse, transfers for payroll, vendor payments, and customer receipts. Wire transfers, both domestic and sometimes international, are also usually supported for larger transactions. Additionally, the aforementioned debit cards allow for convenient spending and access to funds for authorized users. The platform's interface is typically designed to make these payment processes intuitive and efficient. Security is, of course, a paramount concern for any financial institution, and Relay Bank is no exception. They employ industry-standard security measures to protect your funds and data. This includes encryption of sensitive information, multi-factor authentication for account access, and fraud monitoring systems. As an online platform, they are heavily invested in ensuring a secure digital environment for their users. It's always wise for users to also practice good online security habits, such as using strong, unique passwords and being cautious of phishing attempts. Now, let's delve a bit deeper into some specific ways Relay Bank caters to the unique needs of LLCs and corporations. One common challenge for growing businesses is managing multiple revenue streams and expenses. Relay often allows users to open multiple checking accounts under one business profile. This can be incredibly helpful for segregating funds for different purposes, for example, having separate accounts for operating expenses, marketing budgets, or even specific projects. This level of organization can provide a clearer picture of your business's financial health and make budgeting and forecasting more accurate. Furthermore, as businesses scale, the need for more sophisticated financial tools often arises. While Relay might not offer the full suite of lending products that a traditional bank does, like large commercial loans, they often integrate with other financial service providers to offer access to these types of services. This partnership approach allows them to focus on their core banking strengths while still providing pathways for businesses to access capital and other financial products they may need. Another area where Relay can be particularly beneficial for LLCs and corporations is in its understanding of the nuances of business transactions. Unlike personal banking, business banking often involves more complex scenarios, such as managing sales tax, handling vendor invoices, and processing payroll. Relay's platform and features are typically designed with these complexities in mind, offering tools and integrations that simplify these processes. Consider the example of managing payroll. Integrating with payroll software through Relay can automate the process of paying employees, handling tax withholdings, and generating pay stubs. This not only saves time but also reduces the risk of errors and ensures compliance with payroll regulations. Similarly, features for managing vendor payments can streamline the accounts payable process, allowing you to track invoices, schedule payments, and maintain good relationships with your suppliers. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.